It's time for the Dallas Cowboys locker room huddle. Let's eat.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Pat, I think it's safe to say that all these fans came out here to watch a game of football.
John, we're in commercial.
Yeah, I know. I'm just making conversation. Come on. Football!
What it do, y'all? It's your boy, Gravity, for the Dallas Cowboys locker room huddle. All right, guys. Sunday we got the Seahawks at 12-man in Seattle, calling this the come get me game. Earl Thomas will be there on the sideline, looking at where he should be or where he wants to be anyway. The Seattle Seahawks, I think they're 0-2 or even 1-1. I can't remember their record, but I know they lost Sunday, and then they look terrible. Defensively, they're terrible. They are pretty much the Legion of Whom instead of the Legion of Boom right now. Earl Thomas is just there. So maybe the trade deadline, that's what I'm thinking, depending on what Seattle's record looks like. But right now, the way Seattle's looking offensively and defensively, they're not going to be good. So I expect for them to make a trade either by the trade deadline or before the trade deadline. So, guys, we will still get Earl Thomas. This thing isn't over yet. But let's talk about the game on Sunday. Our elite defense killing the passing game right now. Just killing it. Killing the run game right now. We are in the top 3 in defense, which is freaking phenomenal. From where we have come from with Brandon Carr and damn Orlando Scandrick being back there in the secondary, and having that draft where we just pretty much got rid of all of those guys and just pretty much rebooted our secondary. Moved Byron Jones from safety to cornerback, and it has been awesome. It has been an awesome defense to watch. I was saying last year that this year we could potentially be a top 5 defense, and right now we're a top 3 defense. We are an elite defense, a straight up elite defense, a real elite defense. And the Baltimore Ravens that had Ed Reed and Suggs and Ray Lewis and Holy Nada and all of them boys, Bullware, that was an elite ass defense. They had Hasselbeck at quarterback. That year, their offense was pretty much predicated on the run game. They had a pretty solid offensive line. Defense was stout. But, of course, Hasselbeck was almost like a Nick Foles type quarterback, pretty much. But anyway, just from that team alone, that defense pretty much carried that team to the Super Bowl. That elite defense. Now, I'm saying, yes, our defense is on the cusp of being elite. You got Jalen Smith, who's playing like a fucking wrecking ball. You just load him up in a cannon, and he's just shooting out, and he's just blowing everything up on the field. When Xavier Woods comes back, That's going to be another key player that can cause havoc, cause turnovers, and also cause mismatches for the offense, for the opposing offense, I should say. Our defense, with the leadership of Cris Richard, and I really believe that Cris Richard is bringing that Legion of Boom mentality to our team. I mean, our defense is already good, but when you have an elite coach that knows how to use players to their strengths and not to their weaknesses, who knows how to put players in the right positions for them to have success on the field and win their battles against their opponents, that's what the fuck you need. You need a dynamic coach like that, and I'm so glad that we found this diamond in the rough, because this coach, this defensive coach right here, Cris Richard, is a guru. Now, offensively, we know we've had problems. Everyone wants Dak to throw the deep ball, throw it over the top. Well, we got Bryce Butler back for that. He's familiar with the playbook. He knows the plays. The only thing about him, maybe he needs to get back in football shape if he's not already in good physical shape, which I know he probably is. But it's just he went to the training camp and all that stuff. He's missed 2 weeks out the season because he got cut by the Arizona Cardinals. So I expect for him to come in, make a couple plays, sit down. Just make a couple plays and sit down. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to ask you to do too much, because we have guys out there that I think is capable. I'm looking for Allen Hurns. Where are you? I need you to at least get 4 or 5 balls. Rico Gathers will be more involved this week. We saw him get in on a couple snaps next week. We're going to see his snaps expand as the season goes on, as he kind of feels his way. Because really, yesterday pretty much is almost like his first real, not yesterday, last Sunday was his first NFL real game action besides the preseason last year. So hopefully that was a stepping stone for him to get them little nerves out, because I know he was probably nervous his first game. So he got that out the way. So I expect for him to pretty much produce and progress and get better as the season goes on. Ezekiel Elliott, I'm looking for him to get this first 100-yard game, maybe even 150-yard game, because the Seahawks defense is so porous. He might even run for 200 just to make up the yards that he didn't accumulate in the first 2 games. So I'm expecting Zeke to have a big game. Rod Smith, I'm expecting him to do some stuff. Dak Prescott is going to have a better game this week. Seattle's going to bring some pressure. They do have some pass rush, but not a lot of pass rush. So I expect Dak to be able to go through his reads, be able to find the open man, even 3-step drop, get the ball out. He needs to be more quicker with his release to build up his accuracy. That's the thing when we had Tony Romo hurt on the sideline and he was helping out with Dak Prescott coaching him. You could see that Dak Prescott was getting rid of the ball more quicker. His decision making was better, and that comes with coaching, teaching, and leadership, and also experience, because Tony Romo had been in so many situations where he knew when to kill plays, when to call audibles, to switch the defense, call a man in motion, things like that, change the formations and stuff like that. And Dak was learning those things. It was a slow process, but he was learning those things. And we were amazed at that first rookie year. We were like, damn, this motherfucker is going to be fucking good. Last year, he had a bad year. This year, he's starting off kind of slow. But we'll start to see him progress and get better. He'll get better in time. But the thing about Dak Prescott is he's a good leader. He wins games. He's almost similar to a Alex Smith. He's a game manager. He makes smart decisions. He doesn't turn the ball over. which I love because Tony Romo, as good as a quarterback as he was, would turn over the ball at a time when we didn't need a turnover. And Dak Prescott, even though sometimes it may look like he's inaccurate, it's a smart decision sometimes when you overthrow, throw it out of bounds, or what have you. So we can't get on him for plays that possibly could have been a turnover. So you can't get too mad at him for some of those incompletions on those types of plays. But a lot of dirt balls and shit like that, like when he threw it to Swaim in the first game against Carolina, when the shit just hit his damn feet, bounced up in the air, that could have been an interception. That's the type of plays I'm talking about that we don't need to make. But guys, didn't want to make this video this damn long, but there's been a lot going on this week. David Irvin, the Juggernaut, is back. If I didn't tell you guys, he's back. He should be playing either week 5 or week 6. I think maybe one of those 2 weeks we'll definitely see David Irvin back. Antoine Woods has been playing well in his spot. So I think, man, Randy Gregory, when he gets back, Crawford, Taco, Woods, David Irvin, Tank. I mean, dude, the pass rush is so fucking nasty. There's going to be no answers to this shit. I think the Dallas Cowboys, and I'm just going to say this, guys. The Dallas Cowboys defense will have over 50 sacks this year. I think we might even break the sacks record. The Hot Boys have reincarnated the Doomsday defense from back in the 80s. It's reincarnated. And I think as long as we can maintain this same mentality on defense, whereas go blow everyone up, seek and destroy, attack the ball, stay with your man, stay and make sure that you're in your coverages and things like that, and you're in the positions where you need to be so you can have success and the team can have success. It's going to be the ultimate success, y'all. We can possibly do some big things in the playoffs and throughout this season that we haven't done in years. So I'm really, really expecting the Dallas Cowboys to really, these next few weeks, and we'll definitely know about week 8 where we're going to be, what's going to happen as far as this division goes. It'll be more explained, I should say, because right now it's still wide open. It's still early. So with that said, guys, it's your boy Gravity for the Dallas Cowboys Locker Room Huddle. I will be doing a video on you guys' comments, reading comments and things like that, and giving my feedback on you guys' comments, because I think that's what I should do, since you guys take the time out to watch these videos and take the time out to comment on some of these videos and things like that. Even if you have like opinions for a video you may want me to do on a certain player or anything like that, holler at me. You know what I'm saying? And any YouTuber that's out there that wants to do a collab or anything like that, hit me up. South of Heaven 88 hit me up. So I'm definitely trying to do that. Mike, whenever you get an opportunity, hit me up, and we can work on some times and things like that, because Sunday I will be live streaming on Sunday. So hit me up if you want to do a collabo, and we can do that. But it's your boy, Dallas Cowboys for life. Fuck the rest of the NFC East, them bitch-ass teams, the Eagles, the Giants, and the freaking Deadskins. Oh, yeah, and the Giants, y'all done. There should be no trolling from Giants fans. Period. I'm out.